Stoicism offers valuable insights on how to approach and respond to disrespect. While Stoic philosophy encourages inner tranquility and virtue, it also provides guidance on handling disrespectful behavior from others. Choose your response. Stoicism teaches that while you cannot control the actions of others, you can control your own responses. Choose your response wisely, aiming for a calm and rational reaction rather than reacting emotionally. One of the key aspects of choose your response is the practice of emotional regulation. It encourages individuals to respond to situations with a calm and composed mind, rather than reacting impulsively based on strong emotions like anger or fear. Impulsive reactions are often driven by immediate emotions, which may not lead to the most rational or virtuous outcomes. By choosing your response, you can avoid impulsive behavior and instead respond with deliberation. When faced with a challenging situation or a decision, choose your response advises taking a moment to pause and reflect. This brief pause allows you to consider the best course of action based on reason and virtue. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of responding in ways that align with virtue and moral principles. When you choose your response, you aim to act in a way that reflects wisdom, courage, justice, and other Stoic virtues. By actively choosing your responses, you can use challenges and difficulties as opportunities for personal growth and character development. Stoicism sees adversity as a chance to practice virtue. Maintain emotional equanimity. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of emotional self-mastery. When faced with disrespect, strive to maintain emotional equanimity. Avoid reacting impulsively with anger or frustration, as these emotions can cloud your judgment. Take a moment to reflect on the source of the disrespect. Is it due to ignorance, misunderstanding, or a deliberate act? Stoics believe that people often behave disrespectfully out of ignorance or because they are not in control of their own virtues. Try to understand the perspective of the person showing disrespect. Consider whether they might be going through a difficult time, facing personal challenges, or reacting to their own inner turmoil. This doesn't excuse disrespectful behavior, but can help you respond with empathy. When faced with disrespect, the initial emotional response might be anger or frustration. Take a deep breath and focus on maintaining your composure. Maintain your virtue. Stoicism places a strong emphasis on personal virtue, including qualities like wisdom, courage, and self-discipline. When faced with disrespect, strive to maintain your own virtue by responding in a virtuous manner. Stoicism teaches that there are certain emotions deemed virtuous because they align with reason and morality. These include love, kindness, compassion, courage, and joy in the good fortune of others. These emotions are considered virtuous because they contribute to personal and collective well-being. On the other hand, Stoics classified emotions like anger, envy, fear, and excessive desire as negative or non-virtuous. These emotions are associated with vices because they often lead to irrational behavior, harm to oneself and others, and a lack of self-control. Stoicism viewed negative emotions as a result of ignorance or a failure to apply reason. When individuals act out of anger, for example, they are often not thinking rationally and are driven by their emotions. Overcoming these negative emotions involves cultivating wisdom and self-awareness. Virtue in Stoicism is the highest good, and emotions are evaluated based on whether they align with virtue. Virtuous emotions are those that arise from a rational and virtuous character. Educate yourself about the virtues you wish to develop. Read books, articles, or philosophical texts that discuss these virtues and provide guidance on how to embody them. Cultivate mindfulness and self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts, emotions, and actions. This self-reflection can help you recognize when you're acting in alignment with your chosen virtues and when you're not. Identify role models or individuals you admire who exemplify the virtues you seek to cultivate. Observe their behavior and learn from their examples. Remember that no one is perfectly virtuous, but the pursuit of virtue and self-improvement is a noble and worthwhile endeavor. By consciously striving to embody virtuous qualities, you can lead a more meaningful and ethical life, positively impacting both yourself and those around you. Set boundaries. In cases of recurring disrespect, it's important to establish clear boundaries. Communicate assertively and calmly about what behavior you consider unacceptable. Stoicism supports assertive communication as a means of self-respect. Setting boundaries involves defining your personal limits, both physical and emotional. It's about recognizing what you're comfortable with and what you're not, as well as your own needs, values, and priorities. Boundaries are a means to protect your emotional, mental, and physical well-being. They prevent others from infringing upon your rights, making you feel uncomfortable or causing harm. Setting boundaries isn't just about your needs. It also involves respecting the boundaries of others. It's a mutual process that fosters healthy interactions and relationships.